Do you guys have any video games or like new clothing racks?
We have a few right now, yeah.
Over in the back?
Yeah.
All right, we're prepared for a long sourcing day today. This is my Dallas run, so I make this run once a week, hoping to find a lot of clothes for Randy to photograph so we can sell it on eBay. I had some pretty good orders. I think someone got like 9 shirts. Love the combined orders. It's been tough out here. I'm gonna just maybe ask some of these stores like, hey, if they have any new items coming out. I typically don't bother with that, but you never know if there is somebody out there that's gonna go to the back and pull out a nice, clean, fresh rack for you to find some good stuff on. So let's just see how this goes, and fingers crossed. How's it going?
Good.
Do you guys have any video games or like new clothing racks?
We have a few right now, yeah.
Over in the back?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Boss man!
What's up, dude?
Oh, TV!
TV time, that's right.
Oh, TV time.
Uh-huh. All right, so this is the men's clothing rack for the long sleeve button shirt. I go through these pretty quick. The first thing I usually check out is jeans. They didn't have any. And then I look at the shoes, which they don't have a whole lot at this store. Sometimes they have better shoes like behind the front desk. I'm basically looking for anything that can sell well. This is a LL Bean Henley. So for $5.49, that's not a great price, but at like $3, that's a really good price for that item. They sell really well for me, but I'm looking for things that are a little bit better than that. Most everything here is going to be $5.49 though, and then some of the bigger sizes they put at $7.29, I believe. So that's kind of annoying because bigger sizes do sell well. And right now it looks like there's not a whole lot on this one section. Now it goes to say like this is a 4XL, but Antigua is no great, but this would be a good one because it is Cowboys. So this first section, yeah, it just definitely doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here. You can just go through like certain items. Now this is David Donahue. It is a big size, 17.5 in white. This one might be worth it. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. It's not a huge like money maker, but it is a sellable item, and that's what I'm looking for. What I was saying was I go through every item on certain stores. You can skip and just look for like geometric to see if you can find some like easy items that can sell, but then what happens is you miss some stuff that's kind of marginal. Like this is definitely a marginal one, but it's the black Wrangler. This is pearl snap with the black snap. So this is actually sellable as an XL. I know that can sell for like, I don't know, like $23 possibly. I mean, worst case scenario, it sells a little less, but it can sell for pretty good money. This is a Ralph Lauren like casual hoodie. I don't come across it very often, but it's yellow. So if that was any other color, it might be worth picking up. Yellow for men's is terrible. Here's another Wrangler. Now you see this Wrangler is plain, so the first one I got had stripes. And I can tell you from experience, like these are both sellers. So I'm gonna get my cart because I kind of did a rookie move and didn't bring the cart down. And typically I take the hangers off, but I am holding the phone because I don't have my mount for the phone right now. So it's in my left hand and I'm using my right hand to go through all these. These Wranglers are not as valuable. You see these at Walmart, but the black one has that Johnny Cash vibe to it, and that's why those sell well. These quarter zips from Ralph Lauren are not doing well for me. Now this color's not bad because it's kind of different than, you know, like the common colors, but that size, it's still not good enough. Even this one, they look decent, but they're not good, at least from my experience. 40 grit flannel. It's a thinner flannel, but at $8, I'm just not willing to do that right at this time. I mean, I definitely need items to continue this business, but I need to be a little more choosy because, you know, shipping has gone up. The weight of some of these heavier items just kind of changes things. Here's another Ralph Lauren. So someone must have donated all their large quarter zips. Here's a chambray American Eagle. It's kind of nice, but not good. And we're looking for, oh, here's American Airlines. Sometimes American Airlines does okay for like the jackets. Let's see what else we got here. Some shirts. So the idea on this store though is to hit like 10 items. but minimum would be nice. It's not always guaranteed. Here's a George Strait, which I used to pick these up all the time. Not at $5.50 though. If you get it like $2, that's a good pickup, in my opinion. Let's see what else we got here. We're gonna have to jump to the other side because I'm not seeing anything more here. But yeah, this is all just what goes through my head whenever I'm looking. And a lot of times, if I'm not filming, I can go even faster because if you use 2 hands when you're going through these, it goes a lot quicker. So, you know, it's kind of part of it. But just want to show you this first store, and I think for the remaining stores in the video, I may do a little bit of, you know, shots of the store, but basically I'm just going to tell you like what I pick up at the end. If I see something really interesting, I'll pop the camera on so we can kind of discuss what I'm seeing. Here we go. Here we go. CC Filson, dude, this is a clean shirt too. It's kind of gross with the colors, but this is what we're looking for. That's what I'm talking about. So to see that on the regular racks, these are not the new racks. The guy said new racks are coming out. They just kind of said that, like he said the video games are back there. This is why I go through each item. I mean, from the side, guess what? That does not look like a, you know, potentially $50 shirt. It just looks like a basic Kohl's brand shirt. That's kind of what separates the men from the boys, to be honest. And it, you know, sounds cliche or whatever, but yeah, if you just go and look for the new racks, like, or you go and you glance for the geometric and you're like, okay, this one's here, no, like you miss out on like stuff like that. So that makes the whole, you know, store worth it. Like that's why I do this trip. Man, so exciting to see though, you know. All right, let's just finish up this rack. Enough blabbing about the Filson. I just don't find them that often. Lucky Brand Henley, like I said, $2, maybe even $4, it might be worth it, but size small, definitely not. Yeah, and then if I see a brand that I've never seen before and it's good quality, I'll look it up. And there's something to be said about like not picking up the basic items, but then just getting the Filson. However, I'm running like a quasi volume store. I mean, I have 3,000 items. It's nothing to like shame about, like being like a small store, but it's not a 10,000 item store, if that makes sense. I'm not stressing if I don't get enough. Now here's a North Face. Now I've never seen one like this. It's got the flap pockets. I actually think I'm gonna pick this one up. North Face is kind of falling off, but I think that one's unique enough because of the double front pockets and it had the logo on the front. But yeah, ideally you're gonna want like cooler colors for any shirt, unless you're talking black. Here's a Columbia PFG. If this was like $3.99, I'd probably pick it up, but we're passing it. And it's only like $1.50, but the thing is, even at $4, you're like hoping to make $7, which you could end up settling for less. So $1 more, you could really end up just not making enough money to make it worth, you know, all the effort to photo and list and all that stuff. Now this is basically like mostly polos, and we're gonna see if we can find a few here. This Brooks Brothers is kind of nice, but too expensive. And it's a shame. It'd be nice if everything was cheap. Now here is an interesting one. So this is a 3XB. It's a faded pilled out shirt, but it has this unique like white and blue stripe, and that's different. So anytime you see something different, it might be worth it. I don't know. It looks like it has stains here, so it would need to be in like a little bit better condition, but that's one that is like a maybe. You know, it could probably sell, but because of those factors that I pointed out, we're gonna just pass. Yo, I found a Filson shirt.
Really?
Yeah, look at it though. Doesn't it look like one you just wouldn't assume?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I would have passed it up, but I would have also thought it was Brooks Brothers almost.
Well, it looks like a Kohl's brand. Oh, you're talking about the tag? The shirt itself just looks like a Kohl's, like basic shirt. And that was on the rack here. It's not even like on a new rack. Well, they don't know, right? Did you hear when I asked for video games at the beginning?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's some in the back. There's like 4 games back there, dude. I was like, that ain't it, dude.
Some stores are getting out of video games.
Oh yeah, they have their sources to sell them on. This is a Vineyard Vines. You into that?
I don't do Vineyard Vines.
Yeah, it's so. All right. Nice right here. All right, so golf shoes questionable. I mean, the condition's not great, and the size is a 14. but they do pretty well. So in this store, we're gonna look at the boutique section. Basically, a bunch of items they think are worth more. And sometimes they do have something that's worth a lot, but a lot of times they don't. So for the shot to look, nice polos over here before. Just keep looking. These aren't bad if they're in good condition. So for 10, these are a pickup. There we go. Look at that. Wow, 40 bucks. What a rip for a pair of shorts. Thanks, dude. Another one. Let's see. Here we go. Let's pick up. Okay, so not too bad. A lot of stuff overpriced, but it's usually how it goes. And we'll look here at the jeans. See what else we can find. Alright. So with the chino pants, I don't look through all of them. I'm usually looking for a certain type of material that I think could be, you know, worth it. Kind of like this Lululemon types feel to it. This is Bonobo size medium. Not bad, but I'm not going for it. This one's not bad either. For $5, Paige Everett Slim. This is gonna be a pickup at 5. So there's a 33-32. Not the best color, but it's still good. 3 items so far. So here's the short section, and then we want to go to the button-ups. But there's a lot of people in the way, so we're kind of gonna just hit here first. See if we can find anything. 13 bucks on this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Pretty much way too high. See, now this one's only $3.50. So this one is a pickup. It's good, decent condition. It's a decent brand, and it's at a decent price. Okay, what else do we got? So I can see a lot of the tags just by kind of moving stuff out of the way, so I don't have to thumb through every single one. And then there's certain things that I know are a good brand, like little indicators. Which this is a Vans, $7. Insane. Here we go. So this is like Abercrombie's, like, you know, military looking stuff, but they want $9. But this is kind of a look. So it's a little too high. Now it could be like a bolo or something, but I doubt it. If it was camouflage, I would buy it at 9 for sure, but it's not. Okay, so that's the end of that. I'm not necessarily going to look at the polos too hard at this store. I'm going to kind of just glance at them, and then we'll hit up that other section with the button-ups. Here I am just looking for geometric, certain materials that look like it might be good. But I can tell you there's just not a lot here. Here's this one now. This is a good one. So this is a Task. It's usually bamboo material, but for $3, this is a tremendous pickup. Geometric. Not tremendous, but like it's good. I mean, it's better than what we found recently. Travis Matthew at 4 for this size is really good too. Let's see, this is the swim trunks and board shorts. So we're not really looking for this. We're looking more for like this for the board shorts. It's kind of a good rule of thumb. Here's a Bud Light one. That's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna buy this one. Sometimes beer shorts can do well. So we're gonna go with this Bud Light. Camouflage is always good. Now this one at 7's pretty high, but this is a cool looking pair. $9 on the Roar is a little too much, but it's a cool shirt. This is expensive, but at 10, being the 3XLT is okay. If it was a 2XLT, I would probably think about it a little more. And this one, 100% linen at 7 at this size is another pickup. So a little pricey, but definitely sellable. So this is embroidered, but XLT at 5 would have been good. XLT again, embroidered. We don't want those types of embroideries, never. We're probably just gonna jump so we're not crowded on. Give ourselves some space here. But yeah, not a whole lot right now. I mean, we found a couple things. We got a lot of athletic shorts here. I thought they had jackets. They must have switched out the shorts for jackets. So I'm gonna check here. Nick Danger, I always thought that was a funny brand name. These are the bigger shorts, so maybe we can come across one or two. Looking for cargo, lightweight, good brands, of course. Boy Scouts of America, big size, but it's almost too just beat to sell. Here we go. This is a great one. I actually own I own some similar to it. Or are these a size 36? These are definitely stretched out and stained, but I'm telling you, this is a look people are looking for. So I'm gonna take a shot on it. It may not do well, but I think it's fine. There's another cargo one too. This one is, let's see here, Rothko. So this one's definitely a pickup. Must have been the same dude, I bet. $4 for this is okay. It's not a tremendous seller, but it will sell. The North Face, they dropped this one down to 5. Cargo, it's got some stains though, so I'm actually gonna pass. And you see, $5 for that as opposed to $5 on the camo American Eagle, both stained. The camo one just sells better. Sorry about that car, man. Okay. It's just better. Oh my God, dude. Is it all this? It's better to go with the cargo camo on the American Eagle, even though it's stained, as opposed to the North Face, because the coloring is better and it's just an overall better style than to go with something that's not as good a style. Now, the North Face one probably could sell and make like a little bit of money, but the other one I have much more. What do we see here? Green Bay Packers hoodie. Just drop that one down. Chicago Bears all the way. Caleb Williams. We're going to the playoffs, I can tell you that. I'm going to pick this up, though. I'm not that evil, but that is how I feel about that team, though. All right, I'm going to go through the rest of this. If I find anything else, I'll let you know with the car. I did find one more item. It was this camouflage Under Armour. This is great. It was a 3XL. It was $6.99, a little pricey, but I mean, it's a cool looking camo. I'm really bullish on camo. And then speaking of camo, the American Eagle camo shorts, those were actually a size 36 and they were way stretched out. Probably like a size 40. That's a bad sign. If it's stretched out that bad, usually people will return it. So just save yourself the headache and put it back. You don't need it if you're gonna get a return. We only want for sure sales. So 2 stores down, we're probably at like 20 something ish items. The goal is 100. It used to be way higher. I used to go all the way into the night, you know, till like 8 p.m. Sometimes 9 p.m. is the last store that closes. I don't do that anymore. I have other forms of income coming in, so I'm just doing the best I can, and I'm getting hungry because I skipped breakfast. I woke up a little later. I stayed up last night. I woke up later this morning, didn't get breakfast. So thinking about getting a snack, but I'm also meeting a friend later today, so I may show some clips of meeting him. He's a reseller as well, very experienced. And yeah, we're going to go to a store. There's a couple small stores that hopefully I can hit on. I'm going to go to one of the 2, I think. So we're going to hit that one next.